I want to start this video by saying I am not any kind of psychiatrist or therapist or anything else. My channel is a blue collar channel, and that's what I am. All I can speak of is through my life experience, what I've learned along the way, through my mistakes and through my experiences. That being said, I have issues. And I'm sure so does everyone else. I don't want to come off as compassionless, but in one way or another, everybody's been down the long, hard road. And I think a lot of people just kind of cry about it or dwell on it or make their life all about it. Everything's relative, you know. I mean, you take someone that grew up handed everything in life and goes destitute, you know, it's going to be really rough on them. You take a person that grew up with nothing, you know, barely had enough to eat growing up, you know. There's people that grow up that way. And, you know, being destitute isn't going to be as hard on them. It's just, like I said, everything's relative. You know, you could take a soldier who grew up in the inner city around gang violence and gunfire, you know, and violence, and then, you know, one overseas and saw combat, and then take one that grew up, you know, with a wealthy family in a wealthy neighborhood, and, you know, got a Corvette for when he graduated high school and pretty much given everything, and combat's probably going to be a hell of a lot harder on him, you know. I mean, and even that's relative, you know. I mean, it's there's a lot of other circumstances, you know. It just makes you, you know, wonder who's going to get PTSD worse, you know, the guy that's grew up around the gunfire and the violence and maybe was part of it himself and then goes overseas, or the guy that you know, wore nice clothes and fancy shoes and drove expensive cars, you know, as a teenager. And it's like I said, everything's relative. I don't think I've ever been entirely happy. I have over time discovered that the most important thing is your health. I mean, you can, and I include mental health in this, your physical health and your mental health. I think you can have all the money, all the toys, all of whatever, you know, and if you're not healthy, you're pretty much screwed. I mean, there's nothing like pain to make someone go insane. I mean, I've just had toothaches that, you know, turned me into a different person. And I'm sure, you know, a lot of people, when they get pain like that, it's it changes you. I mean, and losing the ability I mean, I knew guys that got in bad accidents and, you know, lost nerve damage and lost the ability to move parts of their body. You know, that's extremely tough. That's really tough. So you know, like I said, health more important than anything. And you got to keep in mind that, you know, nothing is guaranteed permanent. So you got to enjoy what you got while you got it. I got a few ideas that help me. Number one, don't procrastinate. That, to me, procrastination is it's a killer. It's like depression in a bottle. Just whatever you're going to do, make a decision and do what you got to do or what you want to do or start on what you want to do, whatever it may be. Um, don't compare yourself to others. Everybody's, oh, wow, that guy's got washboard abs. I know people that are alcoholics and completely don't take care of themselves and eat nothing but crap and got washboard abs. And I know other people that go to the gym, day and night and count their macros and don't have them. You're just you do the best you can with what you got. Uh, you start comparing yourself to other people, and it's like you're never going to live up because you're going to pick some elite athlete, somebody with genes that come, from who knows where, and you're gonna fight harder and harder to get where that person is, and it's not meant to be always. It's just not always meant to be. Do the best you can with what you got. Um, if you do things you're embarrassed of, you're surely going to be depressed. I mean, if you sit on the couch and eat chips and drink Coca-Colas and watch TV, 4 or 5 hours a day, and you know in your head you don't even tell people you do it because it's kind of embarrassing. Well, guess what? You're going to get depressed from it. It's going to depress you because you're embarrassed of yourself. Don't do it. Break the habit. Create some other habit to keep from doing that. And in a way, I was guilty of binge watching TV. And, I finally just kind of got myself sworn away from it. You get away from the damn TV because you do sit there. And then it's like, oh, yeah, maybe I should have something to eat while I'm sitting here. Hey, it snowballs into crap. And it's, it's not good. And you do it anyway. Well, it's going to create depression. Laziness creates depression. Get up, do something. Even if it's not anything technical or anything else. If you're doing something, you're going to feel better about yourself. Bad eating habits, it's another thing. We all do it sometimes, and it'll depress you because it's something you're embarrassed of. Discover what you don't like about yourself, and I don't mean what you don't like about your life, because we all got circumstances around us that, a lot of things we can't change, or just not about your life, but yourself. What you don't like about yourself, and work to change it. And maybe those circumstances around you that you don't like will change along with it. Because once we realize, we can't change circumstances, only ourselves. I mean, that's a big thing there. And in doing all this, start today, not tomorrow. I'm going to have a whole nother video on the word tomorrow. It actually pisses me off. The word tomorrow pisses me off. I can't stand when somebody says, hey, can we get something? I'll do it tomorrow. No. Do it now. Anyway, I hope my ideas help a little for anybody out there that's struggling. I mean, I've struggled and I'll probably continue to struggle, but these things have helped me a lot. So hopefully I helped somebody, gave ideas, to break the depression blues. Anyway, thanks for watching. Anybody wants to comment or anything else, maybe subscribe. I'm getting like 1 subscriber a week. I got to get that bumped up somehow. But anyway, thank you for watching.